Here's how to drink water the most optimal way possible. This might sound specific, it's just because I'm a nerd. I love this type of stuff. So just hear me out. I thought drinking water was just about getting enough water throughout the day. It was like, it didn't matter. You just have to get I think for men, active men, it's around 3.7 liters of water daily, plus or minus around there, depending on your activity level and stuff like that. And of course, weight. And I thought it was fine, except for not. The exception is to not drink as much later in the day, because your kidneys has to actually filter through this water and process that water when it's in your body. So if you do that later in the day, close to bedtime, your body would not be able to process, use that energy it has to filter through the water to other more important stuff for recovery reasons. So I thought, as long as I'm not doing that and I get enough water, I'm fine. I can just, drink all of my 3.7 liters of water at between 1 to, at just 1 p.m., let's say. But it turns out I'm completely wrong, because there is something. Of course, this might, for some people, this might sound just really obvious, but for me, it's just things that I learned throughout my life, and it makes sense, of course. So the thing that happens if you just drink too much water at once is that your kidneys, which is the organ that filter through this water and puts it out in the system to give to the cells. What happens is that it's like a machine. If you have too much input through that machine, it can only process a certain amount of input, and if you're giving it too much, it has to do something with that input, so it just flushes it through. And that's essentially what you're doing when you're drinking too much water at once, because you're just overloading your kidneys, and what happens is you just pee it out straight out, so it's pretty wasted. So the most optimal way of drinking water is to just drink when you're thirsty, of course. But if you're really bad at at reminding yourself to drink, just taking a sip of water every 10, 20, 30 minutes is a good rule, for me at least. Just a little bit of sip, just one sip, that could be it, just to get the habit in. So yeah, just thought I wanted to share this. Thought it was interesting. It's just a small stuff. You can expect this from this channel, where I'm just talking about random stuff that I've learned. Everything from reflecting on stuff to talking about what I've learned in the day, or talking about stuff that I have no idea about, but just thinks is interesting, and everything in between. So yeah, hopefully you found this to be some valuable in some way or another, which I hope, because if you did what I used to do, where I just drink shit ton of water, rarely throughout the day, so every 3 hours, just fucking dump a liter of water in my body, it's not the most optimal way of doing it. And it makes sense if you just think about your body as a machine that can only handle as much. It's just like your stomach. It makes sense. It might have made sense to you, but for me, I just thought it was interesting, so I just want to share it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.